If we're going to implement our own Malloc and free library, then our implementation will have to answer a number of questions. First, when free is called on a particular pointer, the allocator will need to figure out how big is that block that's being freed. So it knows which range of memory to reclaim and allow to be used for future mallocs. Another question in its implementation is how does it represent unallocated space, such as this block that was just freed by the application. The third question is how is unallocated space selected for allocation? So different allocators, depending on its representation of unallocated space, have different ways of selecting parts of that unallocated space to claim for a new malloc request. When it breaks up pieces of an unallocated region, then there's a question of how finely it tracks those bytes that have not been used. Does it give up after a certain threshold, or does it finally track every single byte? And finally, there's a question of how often does the allocator need to request more pages from the operating system, and under what circumstances does it do that? When we answer these 5 questions, then we get a basic allocator design.